12. It says, they triumphed over him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. They did not love their lives so much as to shrink from death. That was Revelations 12. All right, if you're listening right now and you feel like life has been hitting you from every angle, this verse is for you. Revelation says they overcame by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. And I want you to catch this. Your win is not based on you being perfect. Your win is based on what Jesus already did. The blood of the Lamb means the enemy can't own you with guilt, can't label you by your past, can't trap you. Because when Jesus paid for you, he didn't do it halfway. And then it says, by the word of their testimony. That means they're in what you say out loud. Some of you have been quiet about what you've been through. You've been quiet about what God brought you out of. You've been quiet about how you're still standing. But your testimony isn't about having a perfect story. It's about telling the truth. I should have been done, but God kept me. And I love this last part because it's real. They did not love their lives so much as to shrink back. In other words, they didn't let fear make their decisions. They didn't let comfort run their lives. They didn't fold when it got hard. So here's what I want to say to you this morning. Don't shrink back today. Don't back down from doing what's right. Don't back down from praying again. Don't back down from starting over. If God brought you through it once, he can bring you through it again. This 7 a.m. scripture is brought to you by Trade College Construction and Trucking Company. That's 580-236-9295.
And today, our country music countdown, top 10 hits from the year on this day in 2008. Should be pretty good. I remember 2008 was a pretty good year. And the number 10 song we got, don't forget you can get your request in 286-6642. Let us know any requests you want to hear. Number 10 song is Cleaning This Gun by Rodney Atkins, an upbeat, slightly tongue-in-cheek track from the perspective of a protective father preparing his son for a date with his daughter. Here is Rodney Atkins, Cleaning This Gun.
2008. I was 2 years old. What's up, Alan? How you doing this morning? Howdy. I hope you have a great Monday. Let's crush it today. Nice Wheatstone console. Is that what we got here? What are we talking about? Love the glasses. Thank you. The blue light. Easy on the corneas. That's just It says on the top of the board. I'm not seeing it. It says on top of the board. I can't see it. Those are badass. Oh, shoot. Thank you for the follow of the vision. Strange, maybe the engineer did it. Yeah, maybe so.
That was Rodney Atkins, Still Cleaning This Gun. A song every father can relate to, no matter what genre you like. Don't forget to give us a call, 286-6642. Let us know your favorite songs you want to hear as you're getting up, going to work, getting them kids ready for school. The number 9 song we got on our list is by the one and only Blake Shelton out of Ada, Oklahoma. A warm, heartfelt song about home. I remember this, man. It's a banger. It's a heartfelt song about the pull of home and the comfort of familiar places and people. And if you've ever been away from home, whether it's college or working on the road or just, maybe you moved out of your hometown, there's always that tug on your heartstring. You just remember how things were. And although you may be doing what's best for you and your family and stuff, there's always going to be that little piece of you that always wants to go home. Here's Home by Blake Shelton.
Happy Monday, Renee. Hope you have a blessed week. Thank you for tuning in.
Morning, Cassie Johnson. How you doing?
Cassie.
Surrounded by a million people alive, still feel all alone. I wanna go home.
Peachy, how about y'all, Oran? And hey, Oran, this is what Cassie said. We're doing great, grand, and wonderful. Cannot complain. How was y'all's weekend?
Can you follow me on? I'm a country music artist, bro. Yeah, sure, I got you.
Got to get your eyes dilated today. That sounds fun. Till your daddy takes the T-bird away. If you get that reference, you might be old.
So I think I got Indiana over Miami.
Oh, come on now,
I
bro.
know.
Come on now.
I watched the Indiana game.
Oh, man. Oregon was booty.
Yeah.
Oregon did not belong. Oklahoma, OU did not belong. All the talent was in the lower bracket. You got Georgia, Ohio State, Ole Miss, Miami, Texas A&M.
What's Miami's record?
13-2 now. It was wonderful. He was walking again, got his new inserts, new Jordans. And yes, I know that reference. We here, Cassie.
New Jays.
No.
Thank you, bro. Yeah.
Alan Troy Scott, what up? Renee, what up? Strange, maybe the engineer hit it.
Alan just chilling. Alan chilling. He was on America's Got Talent.
Good morning, YouTube. How y'all doing this morning? Those Jordans are about the best shoes on the planet. Oh, yeah?
And American Idol. Yes, sir. I'm gonna have to watch it.
Nice.
Watch your episode.
Did you make it to the show?
Oh yeah, did you make it all the way through? Top 20.
They gave him lots of 20. Top 20. So you was filmed, or like, because I know they only film like a certain amount of them.
Second live show on AGT. Thank God it's Monday. Hey, you mentioned that.
Second live show off AGT. Nice. This season? Well, that was Home by Blake Shelton. Pretty good song. I love that song, actually. It just tugs on your heartstrings. And like I said, anybody that's been away from home for a good, I'm not talking about you went to Dallas for the weekend. I'm talking about you stayed away from home and everything you've known growing up for a good amount of time. And it just seems like everything reminds you of back home. And some people, they like that. Some people don't give a dang about their, about home, back home. But some people do. And if you do, that song was for you. Get your request in 286-6642. We're going to keep doing this countdown. We got number 8, Back When I Knew It All. Don't we all remember that? Montgomery Gentry, a throwback style rocker that looks at life's lessons through a humorous, self-aware lens. Here's Back When I Knew It All. Good morning, Cassie. Hey, Sean, how was your weekend? Missed you Friday.
This is KBEL. Good morning. Play Dinosaur? By who? Hank Jr. Yes, sir. Got you.
Oh, years ago. Oh, you talking about the very first AGT? Partially filmed. Can still have it. Oh, Bright.
What is that?
Joe Barry. Is that same dude?
No.
Like,
I think it was named Blueberry.
it's too early for all that, bro.
Is your sour cream can still have its turtleneck?
How do you get rich?
Simple. No, not the very first HTs.
Find 1,000 more people. You all send me 10 grand for a special lesson on how to get rich.
Sell a course. Google my name. Okay. Who was Marty Supreme?
Who?
Marty Supreme.
Huh. Who is this?
Good morning. This is KBEL. When can we just remember? Wait, what was that song name? Got you. Yeah, I hope you had a great weekend. Thanks for tuning in. Of course. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Hey, you too. Bye. She said, I think I'll go crazy if it wasn't for y'all. So we got Hank William Jr., Dinosaur, then we got Glenn Campbell, Rice.
No, the very first AGT was season 10 on AGT kind of hard to find the clip, but you can Google my name.
Oh yeah, he is
Cool.
Googleable. This is American actor.
So it's I can really Google you because I didn't realize I was arguing with a kid on Facebook. He was like, "Google me, bruh," and I was like, "Bro, this bro's 15." And I said, "I asked Google." It said, "Who?"
Alan Troy Scott got a song called "Hog Tua and Spit on It." Oh, bro. What do you remember?
Yo,
Where did she go?
into oblivion. She got her money and was out.
She's trying to start a Hog Tua podcast. Okay. Well, it's just music. LMAO, she's wild. It's just a beat I made. Nice.
Back when I knew it all, Montgomery, I believe we got a song request. There it is. Hank Williams Jr. Country Dinosaur. Enjoy. What's some smells that you enjoy? Weird smells.
Let me think of that.
It was great. I got to have the whole weekend going off of you calling me a god the other day. Thought you would get a kick out of that. You thought it was a typo. Sean's actually shaped like a god. Just happens to be Buddha.
Alice says,
Southern Indiana fishing. Go Miami. How about that, Southern Indiana fishing? Don't be coming up in here talking about Hoosiers either. We don't want to hear that. No, I'm playing. How you doing, Southern Indiana fishing?
That switch was crazy.
I can. Don't worry, Sean. Me too. Cassie, what's some weird smells that you like?
We're off the ChatGPT. Let's give me some ideas.
Good morning, Mary. How you doing today?
It's good to have you back, Mary. Hope you had a great weekend. What's up, Blue Bear 35? Thanks for the follow, big dog. Hey, hit that like button for me. What's up, Landon?
I'm doing good. How about y'all? I did have a good weekend. That's good. Yeah, I'm doing great.
If y'all have Insta, you can follow me or from your main account, bro. All right, yeah, I got you.
That was the one and only Hank Williams Jr. And That was Dinosaur. If you enjoyed that, give us a call. Let us know. We're on YouTube Live. You can check us out right now. You can talk with us. Chit chat. Ask me anything. You can also go on our TikTok page. We're TikTok Live now. Right now. You can go right now. We got more country music coming on the way. Here's Rhinestone Cowboy by the one and only Glenn Campbell here on 96.7 KBEO.
That same Stanley Cup, bro. Yo, Twins.
If y'all have Insta, you can follow me or from your main account, bro. Yeah, we got Instagram.
Yeah, follow ours. It's KBEL 96.7. Is it FM?
Yeah. I need the boys' favorite EPL teams. What is EPL?
This is Oran Jackson with KBEL. Good morning. Hey, Neon Moon, Brooks and Dunn. Yes, sir. Thank you for calling that in. What was that song? Hey, yes, sir. I got that too. The Melody Brothers. Yes, sir. Hey, thanks for tuning in. You have a blessed day. Thank you. Bye.
English Premier League. Manchester United, of course.
What's that?
I guess soccer.
Oh, well,
I don't know. It says go
just say
Forth Golf. It's his name, but I don't know. English Premier League. That sounds like a soccer or something. Speaking of, getting rich, bro, just start filming yourself every day, no matter what you're doing. What? That is so me. It is soccer. Yeah, Manchester United, the best bloody football team. I only know that team because of a movie called Euro Trip. If you ever watched that, you know what I'm talking about. Oran Jackson, you might not be old enough to watch this movie. It's sleazy and disgusting.
Is it?
And right up my alley. Follow on IG. All right, cool. But just start filming you. Be a content creator. Like literally, I know y'all seen the guy that it's people do stuff, and it's like a guy, he sits there and he's like, that guy is a millionaire because of doing that. See, this one of these lists says, be a content creator who says nothing. He doesn't say anything. He just uses other people's videos and he just finds the solutions like millionaire. So you don't even have to be funny or nothing. You don't have to say nothing. You just record yourself.
What is the app about? Like YouTube automation.
Neurotic. Don't even want to talk to you. Get up out of here, bruh. It's too early for that. You woke up and chose being mad. It's Monday. We all mad.
It's Monday.
Nobody got time for that.
Be different. Be happy on Monday.
Well, that was Glenn Campbell, Rhinestone Cowboy. You're listening to 96.7 KBEO. We'll be right back. Here's your O&N Network. Stay tuned. That may be true, but that's still a gun. I told you chicken houses. Oh, no, I'm not. I ain't that country, Cassie. I still be Cassie. Yeah. Which she grew up beside them. Like, we rode the same bus and stuff.
I like how Tyson be spelling.
How what?
I like how Tyson be spelling.
Tyson? Oh, no.
Peak when they're fertilizing or whatever.
I like that weird new baby smell. Sean said,
Higher. Oh.
Grandma brainwashed me when I was little. Great answer, Sean. Weird new baby smell. I know Micah's gonna roast you about how many kids you have. Yeah, that's why he got 5 more kids on the way because he loved that smell so much. It's Alan Troy. Subscribe. It's Alan. Hey, what's going on?
This ain't weird, but
Alan Troy Scott.
coffee grounds.
Coffee grounds.
Smith coffee grounds.
Oran too young for Euro trip. that is a fact. He's not ready for that. And he will. Mad Monday. That's right, Mike. Not me. He got about 15 more.
I like the smell of gas. Yeah, that's it.
Gasoline. That's on these
Pencil shapes.
Oh yeah. That.
Oh. Bro.
Chase. It's too early, bro. It's too early.
Dude, I can't have that on my live.
This is a family show, bro.
How do I like?
You remember?
I'm gonna block you, Chase. I can't block you, bro. I have to mute this or something.
It's in my bad. Your crayon box. I don't know if y'all still had crayons back in the day.
Crayon box is a big one. Definitely.
Like the little, the not
Bacon grease.
opening up that fresh new Crayola box, just Play-Doh. You have to mute him and unmute him for it to go. Sean said, "Dang, what'd he say?" I'll tell you, Sean, dude.
I think it's good now. All right, Chase, bro. None of that. It was Mary's thing and not me. Just corrected her. Oh, Mary on the bus.
Yes, I used to love Elmer's glue.
Mm.
And you know what he said. Sean got 10 kids right now.
How many kids does he actually have?
That he knows about?
That's crazy.
No. How many kids do you got? I don't even know. I can count them.
Yo, Mary actually get mad. She said, "Bro, I was not." And if you think that, fix your mind. I'm not in the mood for this.
Mary said, "Not on a Monday. Not today, son." It's time for live on 259.
When is your too slow to have so much going on at work? I bet.
That's right. Live on
Yes,
259
sir.
with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier. How you doing today, Oran
I'm
Jackson?
doing fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing great here in Idabelle's First 96.7 KBL. Good morning to everybody. Just now getting out on the road. Be safe. No speeding. We don't want no accidents in the morning. You're just going to work and you're just going to school. Is that really something to be wrecking your truck or your car about? I mean, think about it. It's Monday too. Everybody's trying to scramble around. It's the second official, or it's the very first full week of getting back into school and getting them kids up today. I know it was difficult. They're still used to, last week they got Monday off. Well, today's the first Monday they go back to school. So kids, like I said last week, you only really got to work like 2 more months. You don't do nothing after the middle of, you don't do nothing after spring break. Let's be honest. Teachers know that. It's time you kids know that. Teachers ain't got nothing. They ain't got nothing. You're going to be watching movies, skipping class, and all kind of stuff after spring break. So just work hard through this spring break So you ain't got to take those extra tests and stuff. So you can be, what is that called, where they get to stay home? They don't got to take their test. Exempt. You know, you can be exempt. How about some weird smells that people like? We talked about, we had one listener say chicken houses because she grew up around them. Now, I was a distant far away from that area, and no, I don't agree with that. Chicken house, but I do know that it's the country people that grew up around that, because I had a buddy who lived down close to me growing up, and that you could tell always when they opened the chicken houses up, and he'd just take like a big whiff, like that. When the rest of us like, ugh, like we try to get away from that. What do you say? What do you think?
Hear me out. A fresh book.
A fresh book. How about a yearbook? The smell of a yearbook. Here's some that maybe everybody has something in common. Everybody can almost agree with this. We're not always going to agree. But petrichor or petrichor, however you say it, that earthy smell after the rain. When that rain hits the concrete, that does it for me. Cancel all my plans. I'm gonna sit outside smelling wet concrete. Freshly cut grass. If you ever played sports in the fall, football mostly. I don't know. I didn't play baseball in high school or any in the fall or anything. I didn't play fall ball or spring ball. I only played during the summer, summer league and stuff growing up. But football is I can smell when it's football season in the morning. When I leave the house, I step outside. It's just a certain smell of that dew on the grass that we're fading into fall now. We're done with summer. We're about done with summer. We're going into the fall. That smell. If you ever played football and you know that smell, you know what I'm talking about. That's one. How about wet soil or forest floor?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have to say campfire smoke.
Campfire smoke? Oh, yeah. Because, back in the day, we had a lot of kids that had the wood heaters and stuff. Yeah. And they would always come in smelling like hickory. Mm-hmm. And that smoky hickory smell, I mean, you could swear they was barbecuing all evening. The ocean air, even a bit fishy or salty. We talked about gasoline. Somebody said gasoline. Motor oil. Permanent markers. For some reason, why were we hooked on permanent markers back in the day? I don't know, but everybody has took a big whiff, even if you didn't want to. That new car smell. It depends on the car. I like the way new Dodges have always smelled. I don't know what the difference in the fabric they use that Ford does. Ford's got their own smell. Chevys have their own smell.
I think it's the leather.
It's something. Like leather. You would think they all use like the same product, but it's just, I don't know who they get it from or if they have their own in-house whatever. But yeah, I like the way new Dodges smell. Hot electronics, warm plastics, that burning smell, like your wires are burning, your house is finna be torched. Let us know, 286-6642. We got another request. Brooks and Dunn, Neon Moon.
Your question was always different smells. Yeah.
No matter who smells. It really is the country people that were around that. Yeah. Like I grew up in the country, but I ain't that country. Like I was right by the highway. I love the smell of rain before and after. New car smells different. I was gonna say fresh cut grass, yo. I grew up on a farm, yo. And the friend I was talking about, he had horses. He was a country dude. Grandpa needed him to go help bale hay, all that stuff. Yeah. If you lose the one and only. Yeah, it's just she'll come back someday. What's up, Mace? What you got going on, man? We're doing a favorite, unique, weird smells that you like. You know, we talked about gas, fresh cut grass, the smell after the rain. I like the smell of matches after they get blown out.
Fireworks, that's a good one.
Fireworks is a good one.
Some more waters today.
Yes, sir. We back on the bagging.
Nice. What about vinegar? What about pneumonia? I do what I can with the suggestions, 2 out of 3. Yeah, the first one was not. Vinegar smells weirdly good. I don't know. Yeah, I agree. Do you mean
vinegar?
ammonia? Yeah, I said vinegar.
Uh-huh.
So, what about ammonia? And the smelling salts?
Yeah.
Nail polish remover. Ooh, that'll burn.
Let's see. We talked about the crayon box when you were a little kid at school, and you know all them crayons and your pencils in the same box. Like you open that up and you smell the pencil shavings and the. I do nails and sometimes I smell it a lot. Nail polish remover.
What's up, Melissa? Dawn, thank you for the likes. Nando and Mary. The Melody Brothers. Another request, or do you want to
Go ahead.
Another request, or do you want to open this?
We got another one?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. That's Brooks and Dunn, Youngman, listening 96.7 KBEL. Hope everybody's getting to work on time. Getting them kids to school on time, and time for breakfast. Get them something to eat. Kids need to eat so they can stay up. And they get all their book learning and whatnot, and just have a good old time. You know, sometimes they get sleepy and stuff. Sometimes they hungry. So make sure you get them to school on the time when they're supposed to be at the school. All right, we got another request from one of our callers, and it is, "Do You Love As Good As You Look" by the Bellamy Brothers here on 96.7 KBEL. Stay tuned for Micah's Monday morning pick me up right after this. I sound like Gomer Pyle. I remember the smell of opening a new textbook at school. Y'all got new textbooks? Mine was the same one my mom and them used. Good morning. What up, big country? I got 3 dogs now. I'm watching my cousin's girlfriend pit bull dog. Uh-oh. Cleveland Brown. Oh, Painter, you're what they call El Terrible. Yeah, I had old textbooks too. I sound like Cleveland Brown.
Oh,
And they
geez,
drawn
what?
and everything almost falling apart, but that's what we had. Yo, guy has a good voice. Get him on the radio or something.
T Swift is number one on here?
T Swizzle, man. This was her year. This was the beginning of the Swift era. I'm going to read this in Cleveland Brown voice. It's finally cold outside. Yep.
This is Oran Jacket QEL. Good morning. A tiger in them tight fitting jeans. Hey, yes, sir. I got that coming up. Yes, sir. Have a good day.
That's right. It's time for Micah's Monday Morning Pick Me Up here on 96.7 FM. You're live on 259 with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier. How you doing today, Oran Jackson?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing excellent, great, grand, and wonderful. I hope everybody out there is too. Shout out to the kids going to school. Hey, this is the easiest part of life. You know, mom and daddy ain't lying. All you got to do is go to school, make them grades. Do that, and mom and daddy will get you a big birthday present. Right, mom and dad? Today, we're talking about taking charge today. So this can also go with the kids. Don't wait for tomorrow to start working on your projects and your book learning and whatnot and getting them grades up and trying to keep them grades. It's so much easier when you just listen in class. I figured that out early. I never had to study really. I mean, I still failed, but I'm playing. I realized that if I just listened in class what the teacher was saying, especially high school, half the stuff that is on the test, the teacher ain't got time to be making no other tests that she didn't talk about. It's exactly what she's been talking about throughout the week up there while you on your phone. They can't have their phones now. But, while you up there, dreaming of old boyfriend and girlfriend and whatnot. If you just listen in class, I guarantee you at least get a B or a C. It's, don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for next week. Today is the day. Because waiting around for the perfect moment is the fastest way to let life make decisions for you. So if you wait for tomorrow to do that project or to do your homework or to read that book, well, guess what? The deadline's coming up. So you may not meet the deadline. Boom, you missed out on the trip. What are the Sequoia trip they always take and stuff like that? That stuff's coming up, kids. The skating rink parties. All that stuff at the end of the year, it starts now, getting those grades up and keeping them up. Take charge. And, that doesn't mean doing everything at once. It means doing one thing on purpose. Making the call you've been putting off, finishing that homework for you kids, working on your algebra and your rhythm. Back in the day, we had 3 R's: reading, rhyming, and arithmetic. Reading, writing, arithmetic. That's it. That's all we had back in the day, Oran Jackson. Back in the 90s, kids, that's all we had. Now you got tutors and all kind of stuff. It's very easy. All you got to do is put forth the effort. Finish every task. You keep pushing back. Choose progress over comfort, because at the end of the year, when you finally get to take it easy, instead of trying to catch up on work and trying to do those missing assignments that you're missing to make this grade. You don't need permission. You don't need everything figured out. You just need to move forward. Every strong finish starts with a decision, and that decision happens today. Take control of your time, take control of your attitude, and take control of what you can and let the rest fall into place. So step it up, lean in, and own this day, because when you take charge today, tomorrow gets a whole lot easier. That has been your Micah's Monday Morning Pick Me Up, telling everybody to take charge today, and we'll have a better tomorrow. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. We got another request. It sure is Monday by the one and only Mark Chestnut. Can I request the song Cozy by Braxton Keith? In my hand. Woohoo! Get it, Mike. Hey, I try, man. I try. Try to let these kids know. As Jerry Seinfeld would say, track meets start, it's all over. Yep. I would have said. There's nothing wrong with that, Sean. It's Jerry. Oh, yeah. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Talking about Jerry Seinfeld. Track meet starts, it's all over. But I ain't having 5 more. You and me both, Sean. That's a great song. It's got Alan Troy Scott's confirmation. We'll play it.
Thank you for the follow, Aaron Collin. Appreciate you, bro.
Had it on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But it's over now and sure is Monday. Appreciate the likes, Mary. Had them on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Appreciate the reposts. We appreciate y'all, man. Now it sure is Monday. Okay. That was Mark Chestnut. Sure is Monday, and guess what? It sure is. Here's some more smells that you may like or may dislike. This is just some that maybe some people in general, like, you know, we talked about books, old and new. The smell of a basement. You ever smell, like, I don't know, something about.
Yes, that's a good one.
How about your house when you leave for a long, let's say you go on vacation for a week, at least a week, and you get home and it's that old smell, like when you first move in, or when you first, like, you don't smell it when you get home after work. You don't smell it when you get home after school. You have to be home, or you have to be gone a while to, I guess, forget about your nostril, to forget about it or something. But you get back home after vacation and you smell your house, like that's you. And hopefully it's a pleasant smell. But I always enjoy that. Like it reminds me of first moving in. my house and stuff when we first bought it and stuff. So I like that smell. How about fresh paint? Like, or, just something that's been painted over the year, or, something brand new or whatever. We got our last request today. We got Conway Twitty, tight fitting jeans here on 96.7 KBEL. Oh, this says coffee grounds. Fresh bread or yeast? Clean sweat. How about that? There's a difference. Like if there's a difference. I know what it's saying, clean sweat, because I used to think that like when I just sweat, it's got a different smell. Like if you're just hot outside, like you're sweating because it's hot. That's that dirty sweat. That's the one that like, ooh, yeah, I need a bath. But like working out, now unless you just funky and you just but you know what I mean, like that football practice, baseball practice, all that stuff. When you're producing the sweat because you're running or whatever, you don't, you and your buddies, y'all don't smell. Oh, that's another deal though. How about your football pads and all that stuff? Like your practice jersey.
Someone said armpits. No one said that. You said that. You said that, bro.
Armpits.
Thank you, Daryl the Red Dirt DJ. Thank you for liking the live, brother.
Tight fitting jeans.
Are we done taking a song request?
We can go ahead.
This is Oran Jackson with KBEL. Good morning. Last date. Last day by Conway Twitty. All right. Thank you so much for calling in.
Hard to listen while hearing tight fitting jeans.
Oh, you turn it up?
No, I think he's saying he's jamming.
Oh.
Like it's hard to hear because he's jamming. That was Tight Fitting Jeans by Conway Twitty. We just got another request for another Conway Twitty. We'll have that later on. We got to get back to our list. The top 10 country music countdowns. All right, song number 7. Don't forget, we got your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events coming up at about 8:20. Your number 7 song is Kenny Chesney, Better as a Memory, a mid-tempo ballad in which the narrator reflects on a brief but intense relationship. Aren't those the best kind? That's best remembered but not repeated. Here's Kenny Chesney.
Those are the best kinds. For sure. What's up, Valerio? Valerio,
what's up? We're in Idabel, Oklahoma.
How many calls y'all get a day roughly for requests?
At least 2, or at least 1.
Yeah, at least 1.
From one of our very dedicated listeners. She always calls in.
She listens 24/7.
Yeah. Today's usually is a more than usually high number of requests. I'd say maybe 1 to 3 on any given day.
Oklahoma better get wild in Tulsa starting today. Why? What's up?
Oh, are they doing the marches? Are they protesting?
For what?
For the girl that got shot in the face.
Oh my gosh, bro.
My grandma lived to be 89 years old. You know that? You know how she did it? Minding her business. That's all I got to say about the whole situation. Is you'll live a lot longer if you mind your own business. Want to start requesting songs? Hey, go ahead. Like all day, like especially on here, y'all let us know. Chili Bowl. It's the best things in January. Chili Bowl? What is that? 2026 race season is officially starting today. Oh, okay. Let's see what you're talking about. First you're spinning, then you're standing still. Left home in a losing hand. One day you're gonna find someone. Right away you know it's true. That all of you seeking. Okay, it's a. Just a part of the passing through. I tell you that home.
But she had stuffed animals in her car. Chili.
That was my haircut growing up. I'm just waiting on one I said earlier, but I listen to good music. What'd you say earlier? Oh, the Braxton Keith. What is that? Cozy by Braxton Keith.
Thank you for the heart, me, Alan Choi Scott. You're the man.
Yo, what up? Wait, you live in Oklahoma and never heard of? Yeah, I've never heard of the Chili Bowl. I'm looking at the deal now. It's today, the Tulsa Expo Raceway.
I've heard bowl of chili.
9 a.m. building opens. 11 a.m. pit pass booth opens. 1 p.m. building secured. Draw for lineups. Drivers meeting. Yeah, I've never heard of this. That's crazy. That was Kenny Chesney, Better as a Memory. We got your number 6 song coming up by the one and only Carrie Underwood, along with some more requests. But here's some things. If Monday is dragging you down, here's a list of things that are better than Monday. How about stepping on a Lego? At least it's over quickly. You don't have to drag it out for 8 hours. Your phone dying at 2% instead of 1. Mine dies at like 4. As soon as I get the 5%, the screen gets dim. I got like 1 second before it just completely collapses. How about a meeting that could have been an email, but still wasn't? Now, Oran Jackson, you haven't been there. You haven't gotten to that point yet. But yes, there's times I've had jobs where we all got to be on this like Zoom call. And it's just a bunch of people talking. We have to be on the phone and we have to watch and listen to what they're saying. And it's pretty much what they said last year, or it's pretty much already stuff we already know. They just have to say it because it's 2026. And it could have been an email. But the thing that ticks me off the most about those is there's people that comment and keep the thing dragging on when they're like, if nobody has any questions, then you got Nancy from Fort Smith. I got a question. Now, when you said this, and it's self-explanatory, that's what grinds my gears with that stuff. It's not the fact that it could have been an email, because I really don't have to do nothing. I just have to be here, but I already know what they're talking about. But you got, Fred wrote, I didn't get what you were saying about this and that. Like, Fred, like, you can email them later, or you can call them one-on-one. Let us go. If you've ever been there, let us know. 286-6642. Your number 6 song, Last Name by Carrie Underwood. A playful story song about a whirlwind night that ends with an unforgettable consequences. blending humor and a catchy melody. Yeah, this was the start of T Swizzle and Carrie Underwood. You live in Los Angeles, Valerio?
LA.
LA. Yes, Cole gets a good song. All right, we'll get that on for you, Mary.
Yeah, this is banger, yeah.
Alex, it's an age barrier. It might be because I've never heard of the Chili Bowl, man. A week-long party, really. Request when a cowboy prays by Brandon Lake and Cody Johnson. When did it start? Allie says, hi, Jackson, or hey, Jackson. Mary says, love this song. I'm the one you have on Facebook. Bro got stalkers now? I'm playing.
What's up, Popo Magic?
Popo Magic.
You guys have a good Xmas and New Year's? Yes, ma'am. We sure did.
Oran probably know more than me anyway. He might be ready for a Euro trip. He ain't ready for a Euro trip, trust me. Don't want to discount Oran because he is young, wild, and free. Because I'm not ready for a Euro trip. Mike 100% on minding your business. Yep, that's the best way. You'll live a lot longer. You mind your business. That lady she has no dog in the fight. She just wants to care about everything. And I get it. You want to care about stuff. You want to save the dogs in the rainforest and all that stuff. But do it from a distance. Once you get yourself involved in stuff like that, as you can see what could happen. A bowl of chili, I think. What up, Sid? Chili Bowl was old as fuck, but got popular back in like in the 70s and 80s. All right. Mary, it's wild because there's like 5,000 to 6,000 people visit Oklahoma this week. Wow.
What?
We get that every month. We get that every week though down here. we are like the Oklahoma's Branson, Missouri down here where we're at. A lot of Texans, Arkansasians, or whatever they're called. Florida, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, you name it, they're coming through here. How do I submit a song of mine for you to play? Message us the link. Wanted. Okay, Chase, you said. Definitely need some Tulsa time. Hey, I love Tulsa, man. Alex Robinson, I'm 25. I'm not that old. You ain't lying to many people. Yeah, I'm gonna go down there then. Hey, man, it's and don't come here on a Friday about 11. You're gonna be stuck in traffic for hours. Alex, I remember my first beer. Yeah, that's crazy. I've never heard of that. Good morning, Cedric. That was Carrie Underwood before she became a mother. Married guy, and she don't even know her last name. Wild, crazy nights. A lot of you had that. I know for a fact. I saw y'all out there to Big Rock back in 07. But don't worry, I ain't gonna tell. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. We got your number 5 song. And this is how you know this was the run. This was the year of Taylor Swift and Carrie Underwood. They hit country music by storm. And you want to know how I know? Because in this time, on this day in 2008, Carrie Underwood not only had the number 6 song, but she also had the number 5 song. All American Girl. An energetic anthem, the idealized American girl told from the perspective of a proud father watching his daughter grow up. This one that was playing before we started the show.
What's up? The song played?
Yeah.
Nice.
I work in racing, definitely not my first and definitely not my last. One thing I'll say, time flies. I remember being 20s now. I'm almost 40. Yes, sir, man. That's the same for me. 07, man. 07. Yeah, all the teachers and all the people in higher up places and stuff. Yeah, I remember they was getting freaky deaky out on the dance floor at the Big Rock at 07. I used to annoy my mom with this song by playing it all the time. Sounds like a fun job. 07, yes, Cassie, you remember. All right, this last call for the Phil's Big Rock Saloon. Don't forget, Friday nights, ladies get in free before 9. And ladies always get in free before 9. We appreciate you coming out to Phil's Big Rock Saloon. This is the last song of the night. Everybody drive safe. And then like Neon Moon would come on. '07 when we missed the field goal against Glenpool. Yes, Drew Prater to this day. See, you can't fumble the bag or people will never let you forget that. Like a couple years later, you know, we're all running around and stuff, and Drew's somehow shows up with JP. They're running around doing their own thing. That we'll meet up at a party, and because Drew missed that field goal that would have tied the game, like we're handing them stuff like trash and be like, "Hey, throw this away for me." He'd grab it, and be like, "Hey, don't miss." Safe to say he quit hanging around us after that.
Now you name dropping.
Yeah, name drop. Everybody know. Look it up. That's why you can't do that, man. Finkel and Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel. You know, Ray Finkel. If you do something great or do something bad, they're gonna remember your name. I was there. I seen it. Man, it was terrible. What's crazy is it happened early in the game, so we were thinking, okay, you know, we'll be fine. You know, we'll score more touchdowns. Nope. That was Carrie Underwood, All-American Girl. Your number 4 song coming right up. But first, let's talk more about your Mondays and what, you know, if it's dragging you down. Here's a couple things to remind you of what's better than some Mondays. Realizing coffee is cold after the first sip. That's better than a Monday. Drinking cold coffee when you don't let it sit out too long. How about the moment you remember Sunday night that you forgot something important coming up? Maybe like a test today. Maybe like, you know, something, I don't know. A paper cut in the least convenient place. That's still better than a Monday. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. Here is Small Town Southern Man by Alan Jackson. Jackson's ode to rural life and family values, celebrating the ethos of small town roots, work ethic, and traditional Southern lifestyles. Oh my gosh. You know what I just now noticed? I started working for the bread company in 08, about this time, in the 1st of January. And I remember hearing all these songs. Like this is what it takes me back to, because I had a little radio when I'm getting all my bread and stuff together, getting it put on the truck. These are all the songs that were playing. Nostalgia, crazy nostalgia right now.
Did you ever talk before turning off the live? This is Oran Jackson with KB.
You mean like on here? Like, do we just sit here and chat with y'all?
Hey, yes, sir. What's your name? Ricky Roberts. Hey, yes, sir. How old is you turning? 45. Yes, sir. Thank you for calling it in. Got on the birthday list.
Song that always takes me back to around the time is Water by Brad Paisley. I want to say that was later on this year. Because about this time is Brad Paisley, if I remember right, he's fixing to start coming out with a letter to myself or
A letter to me.
a letter to me. Yeah, is that on here?
You got two of them on here.
See, I told you. I was about to say I'm still a guy. Like I remember all these songs come out. That's so crazy. It's crazy nostalgia. Yeah, I think Water come out later on this past year. In 08, or it could have been early 09. Because I remember buying that CD, because I remember that song you're talking about, Water. Saying like talking to us, but not turn off the radio mic.
Oh, no.
No, we usually talk to them.
It's happened like a couple times early on, but we forgot.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about leaving the mic on, hot mic? Oh, okay, yeah. Sometimes here and there. KKB, I used to wear that song out during the summer. Contribution is what you leave behind.
Alex just texted me, hey, I see you on TikTok today on the radio station.
Definitely need to look at Chili Bowl highlights. Juan Carlos, what's up, bro? The Chili Bowl. Tracy Bird, Keeper of the Stars. If we get to it, what do you think about the threats about nuclear bombings? Bring it on, because I'm done with this world. I'm done with it. Stuff like that, I mean, I can't control any of that stuff, so I don't really spend too much time worrying about any of that. Just just let me know before they launch it, so I can give me a cold beer and one last cigarette in, and I'll be fine. Well, that was Small Town Southern Man by the one and only Alton. Close to being done with this countdown. Number 3, I'm Still a Guy by Brad Paisley. A humorous, up-tempo song about modern manhood and speaking with traditional guy instincts in a changing world. Another hit single for Paisley around early 2008. Brad Paisley.
You see, dear, you see, baby. I see antlers up on the wall.
Bum, 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 bum.
You think picnics and I see large mouth up
You're that one. Dress me up.
So when you get your Facebook name back,
I have no idea. I'm gonna keep checking on it and see. Maybe next week. Love Tracy Bird song live last year. Tracy Lawrence, Time Marches On, Mary Nice. They don't make music like they used to.
this is Oran Jackson.
They don't. That concert was amazing. Good morning, Sherry and Oldie but Goodie, Coach Johnson, people in the back.
We got trade lines in about 10, 15 minutes.
I'm not in Facebook jail.
Have a great day.
I commented a drug name on this guitar page that I'm on, and Facebook flagged it as if I was pandering drugs. So they banned me. I can't go live on my Facebook or any pages I'm on. So that's why we're not on Facebook Live right now.
Weird.
Because somebody asked what's the best equipment for making grunge music, you know, Nirvana and all that stuff. And I said the H word. It's kind of like saying hero. It's got hero in the word.
Black Tar.
Yes.
Black Tar Hero.
Yeah, that.
Facts, bro. Like, we should have freedom of speech, dude. But, you know, a Jew owns Facebook.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I thought this was America. Like, I just said, that's all I put. It was like, you know, dude was like, what's the best equipment for making grunge music? And as far as I knew, you know, they all use the hero drug. So, hey, it's got to be something to it, right? I mean, they all overdosed on it. So, there you go. So, yeah, I got flagged for that. It's Kiss a Ginger Day.
Your home is.
Gingers are the devil. No. National Curried Chicken Day. National Pharmacist Day. National Marzipan Day. National Clean Off Your Desk Day. Somebody should have waited.
Yo.
Should have waited till today.
Dude, that is crazy.
I still got a pair. Miranda Lambert will be coming out, you know, on this year too. That was another one.
To be coming out.
Like, this is back in 08 and stuff. Like,
Is Jeff Bezos' birthday today?
is it?
It's Saturday.
Oh Lord, all I needed was the H, and I knew. I got banned on TikTok saying Sunday. The thing about it, they banned me for that. Somebody called me a stupid. Oh, that was Brad Paisley. I'm still a guy, and that song probably hits more now than ever. I'm still a guy. This is how good music was back then. Brad Paisley was slinging them out left and right. You know, the Tom Brady of country music at the time. He's got the number 3 and number 2 song on this day back in 2008. His number 2 song is A Letter to Me, a reflective ballad in which Paisley pens advice to his younger self about life's ups and downs, and it was one of his early 2008 singles and reached the top of the country music charts soon after. I might go ahead and, after this one, do the national days and stuff, and then we'll do the number 1 song.
Oh, nice.
Leading into.
Like that. Yeah. What's up, Katie? Thank you for the follow, tattooed boy.
Gunpowder and lead, yo. Tell me a joke, but won't tell a lie, right? Or may tell a joke, but won't tell a lie, all right? Yeah, like no, somebody called me a stupid mother effer, and I reported it because I was like, well, it was the same deal. I reported it, and Facebook's like, we didn't see anything wrong with it, and I was like, what the heck? They're biased, I tell you. You can call people all the names you want, just don't say drug names. And it wasn't even, that's all I put was the name of the drug. It wasn't like, hey, you guys want some? I just put the name. Gunpowder and Lead, Marion. Okay, it's a good song. Yeah, that's the Gunpowder and Lead. Yeah, that's a good song, man. Around to write this letter to me. Never wrong, saying, hey. Always stop completely. Don't just press or tap the brake. Imagine the girl named Bridget that went to school with Brad Paisley, and you bring it up one day and you married her, and then you hear this song, and then you're like, hold up, what happened between you and Brad Paisley? Now you got questions to answer. To be honest, I thought I'd get flagged for that song title. Sometimes they hide comments for stuff like that. Sometimes not. Always sing to this song. Peace goes, hug Aunt Rita, please, instead. Oh, yeah. Very good song. Like, this is before you knew, I'm just now getting into adulthood. I just graduated the year before. So I'm not even a full year out of high school yet. But very knowledgeable, giving you some free game here. Duckett needs to come to this live. You got to tell him, man.
They got an audio for Howard Stern. It's a clip from Private Parts. Yeah.
You got so much. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Gotta go get my eyes like this. All right, cool. Hey, have a good day, Cassie. Sunder's Chaotic Nature. What's up, man? How you doing today? Okay, we got a short list, so that'll work out great. That was the number 2 song on January 12th, 2008. And it's time. We'll have your number 1 song at the end of this show. It's time for your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events. January 12th is Kiss a Ginger Day. January 12th, everyone is encouraged to find their favorite redhead and give them a peck on, give them a kiss on Ginger, or Kiss a Ginger Day. Now, that is with consent. Don't be just going around kissing every redhead you see. I know some of you. Curried Chicken Day. Every year on January 12th, curried chicken lovers enthusiastically celebrate National Curried Chicken Day. They fill their dishes with a variety of flavorful spices and serve them with their friends and family. Just make sure there's a bathroom close by. Just fair warning. National Pharmacist Day.
enjoy my job as a pharmacist. In fact, many of my customers are your mommies and daddies. Jimmy
I'm
Hopkins.
doing good. Hey, we're doing great, man. Doing awesome.
And Danielle, your father had bad, very bad hemorrhoids that stung him unmerciful. Oh, they were awful. They were like stinky little balloons. Oh, and I gave him some special ointment, and he hurt so bad that he had to apply it in the car with his sock. Thank you.
Cool. I want to be a pharmacist. Oh, yeah.
That's right. National Pharmacist Day, January 12th, annually recognizes and honors all pharmacists across the nation. So if you know a pharmacist in the family, usually somebody in the nursing field. So if you know a pharmacist and you got a favorite one that you go to, let them know it's their day and tell them you appreciate them. Your notable birthdays for January 12th, John Winthrop, 1588, the second governor of Massachusetts Bay Colony. Jones Mitchell Withers, 1814, Major General for the Confederate Army. John Singer Sargent, 1856, considered one of the greatest painters of his time. Jack London, 1876, journalist and pioneer of commercialized fiction. Texas Guinnam, 1884, actress turned bootlegger. James Bennett Griffin, 1905, influential archaeologist. Ivan Getting, 1912, engineer who developed the global positioning system. Ruth R. Benarito, 1916, inventor of washable wash and wear cotton. Ira Hayes, 1923, Marine who raised the U.S. flag on Iwo Jima, one of the Marines. Ruth Brown, 1928, considered the queen of R&B. Kirstie Alley, actress finally remembered for her role as Rebecca on the sitcom Cheers. Rush Limbaugh, 1951, controversial talk show host. Ricky Van Shelton, 1952, acclaimed country music musician. And Howard Stern, 1954, controversial radio host. Your memorable events for January 12th, 1773, the first public museum is established in the U.S. 1896, Dr. Henry Smith demonstrates the first X-ray in the U.S. 1924, History of Science Society is organized. 1942, President Roosevelt creates the National War Labor Board. And in 1959, Tamiya Records, later known as Motown Records, opens. That has been your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events. Stay tuned for Trading Lines. Coming up next, get your calls ready, 286-6642. Now for our number one song on this Top 10 Country Music Countdown on January 12th, 2008, the one and only Taylor Swift. It was a big year for her. Here's our song. A young Taylor Swift's breakthrough hit blends pop, friendly hooks with country storytelling about a couple special moments. It was the number one on the Billboard Hot Country Music Song Chart on January 12, 2008, and became one of her signature early tracks.
Backseat of his car.